All right, I've had a question about upper body. How much upper body am I doing and per week, and has it or is it affecting my cycling? Look, firstly, no, it's not affecting my cycling at the minute. All right, let's be honest. If you get too big, if you put too much muscle on, it is going to affect your cycling. At the end of the day, muscle is heavy, yeah? So the more upper body muscle you've got, that is absolutely useless to you on the bike. The harder it's going to be, and it will slow you down. Okay, so but for me at the minute, no, it's not affecting me. I'm in it. I weigh about 78 kilos at the minute, just a bit under. So I fluctuate somewhere between 78 and 77 and 78 kilos. I'm happy the size I am. Okay, wouldn't want to get any more upper body muscle on me, just simply because I do think then it would start to affect the cycling. As far as how often am I doing my training sessions on upper body, I do them around sometimes 2 or 3 days a week. That's it. When I do my sessions, I tend to do those earlier in the week rather than later in the week. The reason being is if you do a hard upper body session on a Friday, you feel it on the Saturday and the Sunday when you're riding. Okay, so and I've done it before where I have done a session on a Friday and I've felt like crap on the weekend ride. So I tend to do them earlier in the week. If you're going to start doing some weight training of some sort, then start doing them at the earlier part of the week for sure. So that's what I do, only 2 or 3 days a week, and it depends on my workload and what sort of training I'm doing on the bike. So, for instance, the cycling comes first. Let's get that right. The cycling comes first. That is foremost what I do. Right, that's what I enjoy doing the most. Okay, I do enjoy lifting the weights. You know, it's good fun. I like it. It's just a bit of exercise for me, and it just gives you a little bit of definition rather than being a skinny dweeby cyclist. No offense to skinny dweeby cyclists, but it ain't me. I didn't want that. I wanted not that look anyway. But I mean, you know, that's how it is for me. Each to their own, isn't it? If you're going to start doing it, do them in earlier part of the week. As I say, it hasn't affected me as yet. I don't go to a gym. I do no gym stuff at all, and I've got all my own free weights at home, and I use a Total Gym. So I've got a Total Gym. I've had that for probably a couple of years now, and that's what I do my stuff on. My sessions, when I do a session, they're not. I don't do it like I'm in the gym where I'm on them for hours and hours and hours. You know, hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't do any of that. My sessions are maybe 30 to 45 minutes maximum. That's all I do. It's just to keep me lean, keep my upper body lean, keep me with a bit of definition. That is all I do it for. I don't use, you know, 40 kg weights to do dumbbells and stuff. I'm not doing any of that. I vary it between a quicker, lighter weights and more reps, and heavier weights. I do some heavier weights sometimes, but not all the time. Okay, I tend to do more than anything when I'm doing the upper body stuff. I tend to do slower reps of all sorts of weights, different amounts of weights that I use. Mine are all mainly slower. So that's what I do. That's pretty much it. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose the cycling and drop the weights if I had to. As I've said before, I wouldn't want to put any more upper body muscle, actual muscle on me. I'm happy the way I am. It works for me. If you're going to do it, you need to just figure out what works for you. We're all different, okay? Genetics and that are all different. Some people can adapt easily to doing weights and endurance stuff. Some can't. You need to just start and see how you're going, whether it's fatiguing you too much when you're on the bike on the weekends or whatever. So you just need to start and give it a go, basically, and then work it around. If it's the cycling you're enjoying the most, work your training, your weight stuff around your rides, but don't do them close to the weekends because it does ruin your weekend rides. I'm pretty lucky. I've got a very good mate of mine that is a personal trainer, so he's given me some routines to follow as far as the upper body goes. So that's pretty much that with that. The other thing I do a lot of, I do a heap of core work. I do lots of core work. I probably do core 4 or 5 days a week. 4, maybe 4. Sometimes I do it 5 days. Generally, my core stuff is I do leg raises, that sort of stuff. I've got a chin-up bar outside, and I'll hang off that and do leg raises off there. And obviously sit-ups, and I do inclined sit-ups on my Total Gym. Generally, if I'm doing sit-ups just on the floor, I generally do them in front of the TV in the evenings. Watch American Ninja Warrior or something. That's one of my favourite shows, American Ninja Warrior. It's an awesome show. And I'll do sit-ups there while I'm watching that. So that is pretty much it. So long as whatever I'm doing, it doesn't interfere with my riding for the weekends, I'm happy. This Friday just gone, so it's Saturday today, so yesterday, I did just arms, so biceps, triceps. That is as much as I would do on a Friday as far as anything upper body goes, because I don't want it to affect the cycling, and it will. So I just did biceps, triceps, and I did maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes, that was it. Right, it's just to keep everything moving, you know, just to keep it all moving and stuff, you know. That's why I do it, and I enjoy it a little bit. So anyway, that is it. Hope it's been of some help. If you got any questions or comments on it, you can pop your comments down below.